Hi everyone, this is Diane Freeman with Heal Better Wellness. I wanted to take a moment today to talk about election anxiety and give some tips on overcoming anxiety and uncertainty. Starting with realizing and reminding yourself that worrying about something is not going to actually change the outcome. So I know that's easier said than done, but whenever you feel yourself getting very anxious and very worked up over what the outcome is going to be, just remember that you've done everything that you can do. So if you've gone out and voted, then that was doing your part. If you were not able to vote this time, there's still not anything else that you can do to change the outcome. So keep that in mind. I know that it's, difficult to remember that, but remind yourself if you need to that worrying over it is not going to change it. And then we can move on to some tips and some things that you can do to try to distract yourself and to alleviate anxiety. Starting with, if you have a regular workout routine, don't skip your workouts. And if you don't regularly work out, maybe pick up a workout or do, some walking or something, get a little bit more physical movement, physical activity. So that will go a long way in helping to alleviate anxiety, and will also make it so that you sleep better and have a more restful night's sleep, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel even better. And also, if you have a self-care practice or self-care routine, don't skip that as well. In fact, if you don't have one, now might be a good time to adopt one, but you also may want to add some activities and indulge in a little bit more self-care than you normally would. So one thing I like to suggest in some of my workshops and with some of my clients is to take a hot bath. So even if you soak in a hot bath for 10 or 15 minutes, that can, help relax the muscles and can help you sleep much better at night. And if you have a hobby or an activity or something that you normally do, now would be a great time to indulge in some of those things, especially if you can find something that engages both mind and body. So for example, if you are practicing a sport or learning a new dance or something like that, now would be a great time to focus on some of those things to help keep you distracted and keep you engaged. If you do have a regular workout, and instead of watching the news, maybe you listen to music instead, which brings me to my next point. Try to limit social media and news as well. If you are finding yourself glued to the TV or glued to your phone, checking the news updates, maybe if you have a partner or friend that you can rely on to give you updates when something important happens, so that you're not constantly checking your phone or glued to your TV, that might be helpful if that's something that doesn't cause them a lot of stress and anxiety. But also, you can set up a regular time throughout the day where you can check news instead of being on it all day, and you can have a particular time or maybe an hour or something in the evening where you are on social media, but without spending all day on it scrolling through social media and stressing yourself out a bit more.